Welcome to my channel. I'm in coaching center. So today I'm going to explain about that is 11th standard biology 19th chapter, that is excretory products and their elimination. So in last video I explained the 18th chapter, that is body fluids and circulation. So let's come to the excretory products and their elimination. So ammonotalism. So the animal which excrete means which is a release of ammonia is the known as, or the and excretion of ammonia is known as the ammonotalism, like amoeba, cyclone, hydra and other animals. Next, utolism, so excretion of urea. So the ureotelic animals, and some of them are the mammals, and, and many marine fishes and other animals. And uricotelism, so excretion of uric acid, the uric acid, excretion of the uric acid is known as the uricotelism, and this is excreted by the insects, lizards and other animals. Next, now these were the three types of excretion: ammonia, urea and uric acid excretion is the three types. Next, nephron. So the structure and functional unit of kidney: each kidney contains about 1 million of nephrons. So the structure and function, the function what the kidney do, and its structure. Next, structure of nephron. So a nephron consists of glomerulus, Bowman capsule, PCT, that is called as proximal convoluted tubules, and JGA, that is called as the jugular apparatus and the collecting duct. So nephron image also I can say. I will explain in nephron. So this is the total structure. You can see the Bowman capsule here, and in the center here the circle color, and you can see cortical glomerulus and other parts of the nephron. And here they have divided the nephron into two parts, that is the renal cortex and renal medulla, pyramidal. It is like pyramidal structure, and this is the renal cortex. So this they have divided into two types. So this was about the nephron. Next, now you understand about the nephron. You saw the Bowman capsule, glomerulus and other things in that image I have showed you. Next, after that nephron, as you know, nephron is a structural and functional unit of kidney. So let us know about now kidney. So kidney, the size of the kidney is 10 to 12 centimeter in length, 5 to 7 centimeter in width and 2 to 3 centimeter thick, and the weight of the kidney is around 120 to 170 gram. The kidney's weight will be. So this is about the information about the kidney, its weight, length. Next, now its work, what function it do. So this they may ask the function and weight and other things about the kidney also they may ask. So understand it clearly. So the blood vessels, ureter and nerves enter in the kidney through helium in knots. So from in knots they enter towards the through to the kidney, and the outer layer is a tough capsule. The outer layer of the kidney, and outer zone of kidney is cortex, and inner zone of kidney is the medulla. And the medulla is divided into few peritini. So let us see the image of kidney also. So here you can see the kidney. So from here the helium part, it enters to the kidney, as you know, and here the medullary part, the capsule, the outer, and it is thick. As I said, it is thick. So like, see how much dark thick it is. From color on you can see. And here medullary pyramid, like pyramid structure it is. So it is the medullary pyramid, and it is the renal sinus renal column. So this is about the kidney. It enters from ileum, and capsule it is very thick, and medulla as you learned. So next, so now you understand about the kidney. So let's come back to the next topic of your chapter, that is the glomerular filtration. So the filtration of blood in glomerulus, about 1100 to 1200 milliliter of blood is filtered by a kidney per minute. So if they ask you in your exam how much blood is filtered for 1 minute, is 1100 to 1000 kidney per minute. The amount of filter that is formed by the kidney per minute is the known as the GFR, and in an healthy individual it is about 125 milliliter per minute, and 180 liters per day it is filtered. The kidney filters this much of the blood. Next types of nephron. There are two types of nephron. Juxtamedullary nephron, about 15% of total nephron. Glomeruli are found in the inner region of the cortex, and large in size, long in long loop of Henle. And next is cortical nephron. About 25% of total nephron mainly lie in renal cortex. Near renal cortex, this 25% of nephron is there. And function of tabulars. So PCTC, so absorption of all essential nutrients and 70 to 80% of electrolytes and water to helps the maintain the pH and ionic balance of the body fluids by selective secretion of H plus ammonia and K plus into filtrate is the PCT. And Henle loop, so reabsorption in the segment is minimum. It plays a significant role in the maintenance of high as molarity of medullary intestinal fluids. Next, TCT, that is the conditional reabsorption of Na plus and water takes place here, and reabsorption of HCO3 hydrochloric and selective H plus and K plus ions, and collecting duct. So large amount of water is absorbed from this region to produce concentrated urine, and it plays an important role mechanism. So mechanism, understand correctly. So the mechanism is said to be counter current mechanism because the outflow runs parallel to and in the opposite direction of the inflow. So the outflow runs parallel to the opposite direction of the inflow. The outflow and inflow is both parallel, or inside it will be going on, and outflow will be also going on. NaCl is transported by the ascending limb, means the NaCl will be going on limb of Henle's loop. So Henle's loop, which is exchanged with the descending limb of vasa recta. So it goes into the kidney, gets filtered and come back. Next, NaCl is returned to the interstitium by ascending portion of vasa recta. So by ascending portion of vasa recta, NaCl will be returning, and Henle loop and vasa recta as well as the counter current in the help to maintain an increasing osmolarity towards the inner medullary intestine, and from 300 more small liter into cortex and about 1200 liter in inner medulla. This much of is stored and filtered and come out. Small amount of urea enter the thin segment of ascending limb. So small amount of urea entered there, Henle loop to there it enters, which is transported back to the intestine by the collecting tube, and these mechanisms help to maintain the concentration gradient in the medullary tubule, the concentration, pH concentration, and also it helps in the easy passage of water from the collecting tubule to concentrate the filtrate urine. So this was the process. Next, so the next two concepts, let's learn. Micturition. Extent in grow up children and adults. So the expulsion of urine from the urinary bladder. So the central nervous system sends sends the signal which causes the stretching of the urinary bladder. When it gets filled with urine, in response to stretching, receptor on the walls of the bladder sends signal to the central nervous system again, and the CNS passes on motor message to initiate the concentration of smooth muscle of the bladder, and simultaneously relaxation of the urethral sphincter cause the release of urine. So like this the urine passes out. Next, so our brain sends message to urinary bladder, so then it becomes extended, and then it again sends response to the brain. So then we feel that we have to go to washroom, and then the urine is came out. So around 1 to 1.5 liter of urine per day an human adult excretes, and on an average 25 to 30 gram of urea is excreted in that. Next, role of organs in excretion. The main role is lungs. It removes CO2, 18 liter a day, and CO2 and water. And liver, so secretes bilirubin, biliverdin, etc. Helps to eliminate these substances along with the cholesterol, vitamins, and degraded steroid hormones through digestive waste. It sends out. Next, sweat and sebaceous glands. So these glands of skin helps to eliminate small amount of urea, NaCl, lactic acid. So by sweat it goes out, and saliva. It can be eliminated small amount of nitrogenous waste. Small amount of nitrogenous waste it goes out. So let us know disorders of excretory system. What are the function of kidney? The blood may come sometimes accumulation of urea in blood, and hemodialysis, so the process of removal of urea from the blood artificially. So dialysis you may heard in your lower classes, they by artificially they remove the urine from our blood. Next, dental calculi, so the formation of insoluble mass of crystal salt or phosphates of calcium. This is the another disorder that may happen. And finally, glomerulonephritis, inflammation of glomeruli of kidney. The infection that a glomeruli gets, it is the thing said. So this was your chapter, the excretory products and their elimination. So let us come to the here they have given some question. So you only now you understand the chapter. So now you can see it and you can solve the write the answer. So here, so this is the here A. In this diagram you can see A, that is the medullary vein, and next is the urethra. So this all they have given. So here in D, that is capsule, that is thick wall, as I said, it covers it, and E is the minor or major Calais cycle. Is efferent arterioli, is the distal contrail that sends out. So this was diagram. So I said the answers about that. So the images here, the answer I said. Next, this is the 5 marks they may ask. So here uricotelism and ureotelism. So the difference you have to know. Urea and uric acid that comes in urea comes out, uric acid which in which it comes out. Difference you should be knowing. Next, so this is the answer here they have given some question answer. And so okay friends, I think you understand excretory products and their elimination. So like the video, comment on my video, and subscribe my channel in Coaching Center for more video. I will explain the locomotion and movement in my next video. So okay friends, bye, you take care. I will see you in my next video explaining another chapter.